Hello and welcome to Numeristical, bringing you the picks of the day for Saturday, May 25th. It's about 6:25 in the morning, 6:35 in the morning, California time. Um, let's start, as always, by reviewing our picks from yesterday. On the moneyline models, we had just one pick yesterday. The Reds plus 140. The Reds did, in fact, win. So we won 1.4 units there. So we're down 0.74 units for the year. We had no totals bets yesterday. On the spreads model, we took a loss. We had the Twins minus 1.5, and they won 3-2. So they couldn't quite get the second run they needed to cover the spread. So we took a unit loss there. The spreads model is down down 1.6 units for the season. Let's move on to our picks for today. So starting with the money line, here are the games for today, and the odds, the probabilities that the model has found. And after its filters and so forth, it's finding 5 home teams and 1 visiting team to take a closer look at. So the first home team it likes is the Tigers at the Blue Jays. The Tigers hosting the Blue Jays. And it says bet the Tigers if you can get plus 108 with Pinnacle showing plus 101. So let's take a look. Tigers over here. Yeah, actually, we're not even seeing plus 101 here. So it doesn't look like we'll find a bet here. Next up, Mariners at the Nationals. It likes the Nationals if you can get wants 173 though, with Pinnacle showing 151. It's probably a stretch. Nationals. Why can't I find this guy? Here we go. Mariners Nationals. And the best we're seeing is 152 here. So we're not going to find a bet. Next up, the Dodgers and the Reds. So again, it's saying take the Reds. It likes the odds if you can get 143 with Pinnacle showing 147. So let's take a look. The Dodgers Reds. Here we go. So we're not finding the 147 at Pinnacle, but we are getting 143 over here at Superbook and South Point. So we'll do that. We'll take the Reds again, plus 143. So let's mark that down. So second day in a row, we're going to be taking the Reds, plus 143. Win. I don't say win. We didn't win yet. Money line. This one's money line. Okay. Next up, Phillies and the Rockies. It says take the Rockies if you can get 226, which might be a bit of a stretch, but let's see. Rockies 207, 213, 213, but not quite getting to 226. Obviously, Rockies huge underdogs. Phillies a great team this year, and Rockies not a very good team. Next up, the Yankees and the Padres. It says take the Padres if you get even money, basically. So let's see if we find even money on the Padres. And no, it does not look like we find it. The best we're finding is minus 111 at Bookmaker. So no bet to be taken there. And finally, one away team it likes is the Cubs at the Cardinals. It's saying take the Cubs if you can get 116. And yeah, we're getting plus 101. That's the best we're going to get. So it does not look like we'll find a bet there. So it looks like for the money line, we just got the one bet is the Reds. Plus 143, hoping they can pull a second upset in a row over the Dodgers. Next, let's look at the totals model. So again, here's the full set of games and the probabilities it's finding for them. After our filters, we have 1 under and 5 overs to consider. Look more closely at. First under is the Red Sox Brewers. It likes under 9, wants plus 107 though, so this is probably a little bit of a stretch. Let's take a look. Red Sox and the Brewers down here. Got to switch over to totals. And 9 under 105. Do we have 9 or 9.5? 9 under 105, that's very close. But still not quite good enough. The model wants negative 107. But we're getting close, so might be one to keep an eye on. Okay. Next up, a bunch of overs. First overs, Tigers, Blue Jays. Likes over 8. Again, wants plus 105 though, so it might be a stretch. Tigers, Blue Jays. Overs, yeah, we're not getting anything close to that. In fact, we've got 8.5 starting to pop up. Next up, Twins, Rangers over 8.5. Wants minus 102. Twins, Rangers, 8.5. 8.5 over. Yeah, we got minus 110. We're not getting a minus 102 though on the over. So not going to find a bet there. Rays and the Royals, 8. And it wants better than even money though, so we're kind of looking for 7.5. Wants 109 really. At 8. And that was the Royals, Rays. 8, 102 over at Heritage. But we wanted, yeah, 108. We really need to probably get to like a 7.5 there, which we don't see. Oh, and there it goes. Just like that. That number is gone. Next up, Cardinals, Cubs. Again, over 8 wants plus 105 though. Cardinals, Cubs are up here. 8, it's already moving to 8.5. You can see if the 8 overs, the best we're getting is minus 110. And finally, the Rockies, Phillies, 10.5. Wants 103, plus 103 at 10.5. And we're not getting that. So no bet there. So it doesn't look like we're finding any action on the totals. Let's take a look at the spreads. Here's the full list of spreads and the points and the probabilities that the model is finding. And it says take a closer look at 2 home games and 1 visiting team. First home team is the Rays. Likes the Rays minus 1.5. Wants 194 though, which is probably a stretch given that we're showing 174. But let's give it a look. Rays minus 1.5 plus 178, but not quite what we need, right? 194, yeah. So no bet there. Next up, Padres minus 1.5 wants 200, which seems like it's going to be a stretch. Padres, so a couple places are flipping the lines. They're giving the Padres the runs, but Here, if you're doing -1.5, the best you're getting is plus 180. And we want 200, so we're not going to get that. And finally, one away team, the Cubs -1.5. If you can get 171, Cubs -1.5. Oh, this is confusing because some of them are trading who gets the points. Actually, the only place that takes the Cubs -1.5 is over here. DraftKings, they're doing plus 160, and we want 171. So give me 1 second. I want to show one quick thing. Okay, I just wanted to check what the lines were if the points are reversed, but it didn't show anything interesting. So that's it. So it doesn't look like we're going to find a spreads bet today. So it looks like for today, again, despite a full slate of games, we just got the one pick. Is again the Reds on the money line, this time plus 143. Hoping for a repeat of the Reds' success of yesterday. And that's all we got for today. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.